Hey guys, it is Bazzy from Reddit Heroes, and back after a little bit of a long break from making these war caps, I got one attack that was just so exciting for me, I had to make a new video. And unfortunately, in this particular war, we were up against an engineered clan. We ended up losing 57 to 58. I was actually pretty proud of basically everybody in the clan. I thought we did a good job, and more or less could have had it even against the bad matchup. But of all the people I was proud of, nobody I was more proud of than Drew. First time as an MVP, and oh boy does he deserve it, because the backstory is that Amy and I, when we're doing our managing of our clan, deciding where people would go and to go, we're like, he should go. He's a low guy, number 15. He should go and just get the 2-star on number 2. We can see that they have the clan castle right out here on the outside, and so it was going to be pretty easy for him to sort of step along here and pick up the 2-star, and then our top guys go down. But, oh no, Drew did not like the idea of that one bit. He decides to go in. Amy and I are even a little irritated. We're like, buddy, where's your minions? This is not how a 2-star attack's supposed to go. But does he prove me wrong? Oh my goodness. So, let's see what he does. He's going to begin with a queen walk down here on the bottom anytime now. There he goes. Couple different wizards to be able to funnel, and a baby dragon up on the other corner, where it's got this, ideally it was going to be exploitable, turns out to be a black bomb, and the baby dragon goes to die. No worries, let me slow it down here. King comes on the one side, it's only picking up the heat from the one archer tower, now the 2 as it comes in. And the interesting point is, look where we're at. This is a monstrosity of a funnel that is being created here. In come the Valkyries, in come the bowlers. They're just going to be able to do some excellent work right up here in the middle. Jump goes down. This is going to work out fine. Everything is raged up. There's even a little bit of delay before the poisons go down, but they're going to make it there eventually. But look what's happening. I always like this. The healers have peeled off. They are now helping out everything. A second rage spell. I quite like that too as well. So the double rage spell goes through. And now what's occurred is that effectively this is divided in two. This whole center section is being taken out. There's going to be a beautiful heal here on the left. You see how it's healing up though? All of the new hogs are coming in as well as a bunch of bowlers. That's going to be able to take out, even though there's a bomb there, the entire left side of the base. And then he's just going to sort of slowly work his way through. He's got these healers that are still up. They have not died. I guess that was the good thing of taking out the one baby dragon, took out the black seeking air mine. So those are staying up. They're still doing work. It's little bits and pieces here, but he's going to manage to make it happen. So I'm just going to speed it up a little bit as we're going to run through, because everything's being healed. It allows these 2 Valkyries over here to take out these 2 defenses. It completely relies on the healer. The queen, oh my goodness, it barely survives long enough to come out. Out go the final healers to a bomb. And look at that, it's now just racing down to the final corner to get the 3 stars. So, excellent job to Drew. Could not be happier. But you know what? Drew wasn't the only guy that did a good attack this particular war, so I figure we may as well see 1 or 2 others. And hey, why not? I like promoting myself. Let's go for one of mine. You know, honestly, I was happy about this one. This was one of my first attacks I've ever had since getting the max Velks as a baby 9.5, which is what I am right now. And we have this nice base here. What I really like about it was that I'm going to come in right up the top here and jump into these things. It's sort of a queen walk, but a queen walk behind one layer. So I need to have the giant come down. That's just to allow the wall breakers to survive. So everything's going nice and clean here. The wall breakers look like they've gotten through. The queen is going to come into this central compartment and should be able to take out a good portion of it. The expo is in range. Not everything is in range, which is kind of nice. I don't know whether this is a good idea or not here. I'm sort of timing down, waiting for the rage to drop. Do I need to do it? Do I not need to do it? I was thinking maybe I could get to the storage and do it, but as soon as the storage goes, oh, there pops a Tesla. So just in the nick of time, managed to get the rage on the queen. And that's good. Come in for the lure. It's one of these minion balloons. I actually like minion balloons in the CC quite a lot. But if you're prepared for it, if you have your poisons well aware, and I knew it was coming out sometime soon around then, it's pretty easy if you know what to do. Although it can totally catch people off guard. Now, on this side, there's nothing to do to funnel. Just comes down the king, and that's going to be all of the funnel. Little wizard here turns out to be a little bit pointless, but that's alright. He wanders around not doing much. Bowlers come in, the Valkyries come in. I'm not going to put my rage down for a while. The jump for a while. The jump is going to be delayed. The jump's going to come up over here so that I can get the queen. But the rage does come in the core. That's going to blast it through. Should have put the heal down faster. It's coming in a moment. But there's going to be a heal in the central compartment where all the different Valkyries are hanging out. And should have probably got the jump down a little faster too. But there it goes finally. Goodbye to the queen. My queen is still doing his queen walk. It's just going to do anything that I need and go heavy on the hogs and the heal down here at the bottom. That takes out this Tesla farm. This is a 9.5, but it does have the max Teslas. That's definitely one thing that can cause a little bit of a problem. And now everything's just sweeping in and it is kind of smashed. I guess we can just hit that old queen ability just for fun, but I don't even think it lost a single healer. Easy peasy, so I say. Being a new 0.5, pretty fun and kind of enjoying it for now. Okay, what else do we have? We got a lot of the 9.5s dipping down, but I wanted to show BigDaddy doing his thing. He's an expert at this attack, and actually, I tried this on my on Little Bazzy, my alternate account, and didn't get there. But then, you know what? I don't have 30 heroes like BigDaddy does. Not that he goes what I did. He goes for something entirely cool. Starts the queen walk here, and what I really like about this is he knows all he needs for the queen walk. He's going to be able to get all this little sort of compartment over here. His queen walk's going to be able to come in and get all of that. So he's going to come through and do this. He knows it's going to be safe. He's going to pull the CC in a moment. And this was actually initially my entry point, but when I was doing a Govaho, but he's going to come in here and just get all of that. What I like about it is everything else is going to be coming in the top right corner moment. His queen and his kill squad are on opposite sides of the map, and he really makes this work out nicely. So watch how this happens. Comes in, he poisons the queen and the CC. Oh, I just like it so much. Poisons the queen and the CC, pops the queen's ability. He's already used one rage, remember, but look how much value he's getting. Now he's going to be able to come in, and he should be able to get these defenses in just a little bit. Finally, we start popping out on the other side here. Baby Dragon comes in. He got the single wizard. We are going to fire. The whole kill squad is going to come in this direction in just a moment here. And look at that. He's taking out even another Tesla with his queen walk. Everything's good. Wonderful jump. It makes sure that only a couple of those Valks, you see two of them run off. It was a little bit of a hard funnel, so he puts the jump down, which is good. The enemy king is down. This sort of whole left side is going to be taken out by the hogs over here. The Valkyries are going to race through this core, and honestly, at this point, it's pretty much all over. There's just nothing left. The king can fire off its ability when he wants, but completely... Why bother? Let's just swag it, because that's how BigDaddy runs that. So an absolutely excellent attack for him. And I got one more for you, just to show it all off. What do we have? People to pieces, taking out number 10. This is our number 14. And he's going to be doing it with a Govaho, and I just really like this attack. I always like a Govaho when they work out fine. Just reminds me of the good old days. Perfect funnel. Look at, I'm going to pause it there. Look at what is going inside here. Absolutely everything. They are anchored by the jump. This is precisely what you want to be doing when you're doing a Govaho. And they're hard at corners, right? Govahos on corners, getting everything in is a little bit hard, but hey, even he has a couple of those Valkyries that are coming out. Doesn't matter. Poisons are going to be down for the Baby Dragon. A little annoying. The Queen's sort of off on some storages, not doing her best work. In come the bowlers. They're going to be taking out this side. Actually, I don't really like the bowlers. It's kind of like a bowler walk, but there was already Valkyries. We didn't really need them. But it doesn't really matter because this core here, where he's healed it up, look at the synergy. We've got the Valkyries and the Hogs and the King and the Queen. Absolutely everybody is standing in that heal. It's exactly how I want to see them. They get a nice little boost, and it's time to go through a whole other heal going down exactly where everybody is going to be going. That keeps these Hogs alive. They're for sure going to be dying faced with all that heat, but it gets through a few things. And now the King and the Queen are both in the center. The Queen has her ability. There's a couple of Valks that's going to be taking it out. And it's just a matter of waiting for these bowlers that have been doing nothing but walking around the edge. They're going to come in right at the very end of this attack and do what they need to do. Look, he still has not deployed the Queen's ability. Coming in, and you know what? Isn't going to need it. I'm calling this a swag Queen ability. He's probably going to pop it right at the end just for fun. There it goes. But doesn't need it. Managed to swag a heal. The Queen ability, good job to People to Pieces, knows how to put up a bunch of consistent 3 stars. So, good job to absolutely everybody in our clan. Unfortunately, couldn't beat out the Engineer clan, but that is okay, and we will see it again next war.